Today I'm going to show you how to set up, to use, and dump the Porta Potti Curve Porta Potty from Thetford. So it comes in the box with all assembled with a big plastic bag around it, with the exception of the batteries for the water pump inside. Okay, so first what you need to do is add the batteries. So I need to unscrew the compartment for the pump, and so it has 6 batteries that they provide. So get them into the proper orientation into the holder, put it back in, and tighten it up. So now this is ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this around, and I'm going to put, I've got my gloves on, and I'm going to put my hand on the front position and on the back handle, and I'm going to press this lever in the back that will release the upper water tank off of it and set that aside. So the lower tank has on it, on the inside, 2 ounces and 4 ounces. It also has metric on the other side, but being in the United States, I'm going to use these. So we're going to use 2 ounces of the solution and 4 ounces of water. So I'm going to fill it up to that line. And put that into the tank. The Porta Potty box comes with a bottle of the solution that you need to fire this up with, and it has 8 ounces in it, but you only need 2 ounces per round. So I've got 2 ounces in here. I'm going to dump that in with my 4 ounces of water, close it up, and you can see that the tank now shows green, that it's completely empty. I'm going to put the Porta Potty top on. Then I need to add some water into my water tank, and only fresh water goes into this side. Okay, so I'm going to fill up this water tank with some fresh water. And if you can look at this gauge right here, there's an indicator of how full it is. And so as it goes from all white to all blue, it shows. Okay, so my tank's almost filled up with just fresh water. So I'm going to stop it there. And then what you can do is you can close that up. The lid. And now I can press on my valve button, or the button for the pump, and that will send fresh water down. One word of caution though is if you have traveled any difference in elevation since you filled up the tank or flushed, you might want to just be a little bit cautious about any splash, just because of pressure changes within the tank. So on the side of the Porta Potty is a little compartment for toilet paper, and be sure to use the biodegradable toilet paper. That'll work much better when it comes time to dump the tank. So just squeezes in there and is easily closed up, and you're ready to go. I'm going to simulate number 1 with some water going in its potty. And on the side compartment, there's a little toilet paper. So I can just grab some of that, add it in, and you can either add water now to kind of get the toilet paper to go towards the middle, and then flush with the side lever and close it again when you press it back. Or you can put your number 1 in, flush it, add some water, and then flush again. Both work just fine. Number 2, effectively the same. It does do a really good job of getting it to go down. Just don't overdo the toilet paper, same as you wouldn't with any standard flush toilet. Okay, on the front of the tank, you can see a little indicator that's right now is half green and half red. And the red indicates how much of the tank is full. So right now our tank below is about half full, and I'm going to dump it because we're going on a trip this weekend and want to start with a fresh tank. I've got my gloves on, and I'm going to put my hand on the front position and on the back handle, and I'm going to press this lever in the back that will release the upper water tank off of it and set that aside. So now our lower tank is ready to go take to a toilet or a dumping station. Okay, so I'm going to dump this, and just going to put it into a standard toilet. So it is important to reduce the amount of splashing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the spin that off to the side, and I can also kind of cover it up a little bit with the toilet seat and lid just to reduce any splashing potential. I've splattered just a tiny bit in my toilet. And we did use the biodegradable toilet paper, and you notice that there weren't any chunks of it remaining. It all broke down into the water and the enzyme that we start with when we first load up the toilet. Okay, and I'm going to add a little water in, close it up, and repeat dumping it just to get the tank cleaned out. I've added more water to the tank, sloshed it around, and I'm just going to dump it again. And you might want to do it 2 or 3 times. Keeps getting a little clearer each time until it comes out clear. So the lid to the lower tank has a line on it for 2 ounces and 4 ounces. I'm going to put the porta potty top on and check my water supply, and it will be ready to go.